What a hassle getting this crap set up again. Haven't done this thing in a while. Also, hey guys, it's been a while. Decided this time to do a recording since I know this is not going to be that long. I'm probably going to be doing this for like maybe an hour or so, because I wanted to do Bajna next time since I haven't recorded or streamed any of Bajna. I'll just do that on my own time. Also, they're extremely grindy. Yeah, I'm at this part of the relic. I hate it so much. If the grind beforehand wasn't taxing enough, it'd make you do the same dungeon 15 times over. What the? I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyways, let's continue on with the main scenario. And since I actually know how to separate audio tracks this time and stuff, you'll hear me talk throughout the, main scenario this time. If you actually enjoy my vocals and stuff. I'm trying to get better. I'm not that good, but yeah. Enough of my rambling. Let's get on with this. I did not expect them to release this today. I thought they were going to delay this a little bit. Anyways, Alize. Yeah, Alize can tell you are itching to take the fight to the Telafroi. Shaniqua, you're looking well. I take it you managed to squeeze in some rest. If you came hoping for a tiding from Krill, I'm afraid we're still waiting. But we do have some odd scraps of news to share. Scraps of news to share. Scrap, she says. Lunar primals have been popping up all over the place. But the Alliance has the situation well in hand. Thanks in no small part to her. Okay. Meanwhile, talks with the Beast Tribe are going even better than expected. Encouraged by Ulda's progress with the Yamaja, Gridaya has opened negotiations. I can't read fast enough. All of which is obviously very encouraging. But with the Telafroi still out there, it's not as if we can afford a bit. Slash out! Wait, am I making that faster? It says +2. I don't know. We'll see. I might bring that down a bit. Oh, I see how it is. Okay. Begging your pardon, but I come bearing an invitation from the Alliance. A council meeting is due to be held in Alamigo, and your attendance is humbly requested. We were just talking about the Alliance. May I ask what is on the agenda? I believe the intention is to share news of recent developments and discuss what measures might be taken to combat the Telafroi. In concert with our new alliance, the Beast Tribes have also been invited. It is hoped that they will join us in the fight against our common foe. So the alliance would bring all the Beast Tribes into the fold at a single stroke, and ambitions plan, given the delicacy of the negotiations, but mayhap an I can't read. Indeed, my lady. And for their part, I am told the Beast Tribes have agreed to attend. If the Scions too are present, all of Eorzea will be represented. I shake my head while being faded out in the distance. To arrange such a meeting must have been quite an undertaking. Not only diplomat, pray inform the Alliance that we would be honored to participate. We shall make it for Alamigo without delay. Again, I was not expecting main scenario stuff today. Then I will bear your answer thither with all haste. We look forward to receiving you at the Royal Palace. And he walks off. Kind of like fades off into the distance. Well now, that we have accepted the invitation, who exactly is going to attend? Usually me. I move that you and your still elite are given our work and something is the only right that we present and promise to be historic moment. Again, can't read. I think we've all played our part in that little endeavor, don't you, Shaniqua? All present may rightfully claim his seat. I do quite agree, but by your leave, I believe I shall remain here and lend what assistance I can to coordinate our defensive efforts. I'm not coming either. Emmerich will be there, and I'd rather not be interrogated. Very well then. While those with the mind to hold the fort get on to holding it, I suggest the rest of us make for El Amigo. Shall we? Yeah, the good thing about recording is that I could just do some fades and cut away all that boring crap. Anyways, we have been expecting you. While some few guests have yet to arrive, the Alliance leaders are all present. Shall I show you in? Please do. Alright, here's some cutscene. Haven't seen the elves in a good while. The boys are here.
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would! Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay! Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Y'Stola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome. I beg your pardon?
What is it, Shadowbringers? Do not express your passion thus. A little pretty without deals, perhaps? Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future, as allies united in purpose.
Ignore that. I should have hidden that.
Make mock of the Ixal, the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets! Pits brother against brother! Free them from his grasp, we shall!
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise me!
Jesus Christ, easy skirt. People doing trains now? Anyways, it's nice to see we all reunited.
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
I see we are all in accord.
I guess the fish people
But what are we to call
feel
this
like they
proud
needed to
fellowship
come
of
here.
ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
Yeah, sure. I wonder if there's their option. I'll take this.
Might I suggest the Grand Company of Eorzea? I remember a certain someone pondering it once upon a time, and it seems as fitting a name as any.
Alright.
A fine choice. For there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
It's basically a one choice.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
I mean, he is here. And he's not
Then
from
let it be
Eorzea.
recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
We finally done it. It took us 3 expansions, but we finally did it. Well, no, that we are out of earshot of the other delegates. I hope you will forgive me if I speak my mind. Let me begin by saying that I've dreamed for this day since the moment I first set foot upon these shores, and that I was heartened as anyone to see the people of Eorzea pledged into solidarity. Yet even as they uttered their declaration, all I could think about was the conflict to come of the sacrifices that would be made and the lives lost, inevitabilities that I still struggle to accept. But at least now there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step, the first of many. Many and more. Looks like some people were listening anyways. It says here, how might we be of service? I seek Master Alphino's assistance in the matter involving Gridania's neighbor, the Sylphs. Oh, that reminds me, Boogles didn't show up. I guess they kind of like already work with Connoisseur. Yeah. Connoisseur. Yeah. Third dealing is that have cultivated relations not only with the city-states but many other communities besides. Yeah, fish people didn't show up. What's the other one for Storeblood? Oh, I forgot. There's the one with Susanna. They didn't show up either. I'm only saying this because Hien was here, and he's clearly not from Eorzea. Yeah, he was around. An armed force founded with the self-same goal in mind, no less. Yeah. The Crystal Braves, yes. Forgive me, Master Alphino. I know that it was a painful chapter in your life, but the experience may yet be made to serve the realm. A second chance. In my hubris, I applied a course for the Crystal Braves, which stretched far beyond the Order's initial concept. One intended to pave the way to the founding of what I intended to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught. Built upon a frail foundation of lofty ideals, the Order was doomed from the first to collapse under the weight of more worldly interests. And I have no wish to see this new endeavor suffer the same fate. Mayhap I ask too much of you. Not at all. You may count upon my assistance. For what little it is worth, by your leave, I shall prepare a report, including a list of recommendations drawing on the lessons I've learned from the failures of the Crystal Braves. You have my gratitude, Master Alphonode, and my trust. When your report is ready, pray share it directly with the Sylphs. With your guidance and the earnest efforts of every goodly soul gathered here this day, I have no doubt but that our friendship shall emerge from the shadow of the Telephory and flourish. Until next we meet, my friend. I kind of struggled at the end there. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people whose thoughts I shall like to hear. Former Braves, you understand. Might you join me in seeking them out? Yeah, sure. I don't seem to have anything else going on. Thank you. As someone who witnessed the orders rise and fall, yours would be a reassuring presence. I'll join you. If you're planning to canvass the opinions of your former comrades, it will be a lot quicker if we share the task of questioning them. They may have Gra can lead a hand as well. I shall accompany the girl back into Rising Stone. Between us, I dare say we should be able to provide I yawned at the start of that sentence. We should be glad of your company, Graha. I shall explain the details. Well, that went a little bit fast. Whatever. Just a moment ago. Second, I hear a person on a guitar playing freaking Nier music. My immersion. I'm kidding. Anyways, real. Been here since the beginning. Yet so forgivable. I won't turn this off. Well, look who it is. And what brings you? I forgot to turn it off. Ignore that. Wouldn't have anything to do with the big beating, would it? In a matter of speaking, I have been assigned a task, you see, of which I have required the assistance of the former members of the Crystal Braves. You want to redo what? So you want to know why we decided to stick with the science, eh? Ain't an easy thing to put into words, that. As I once explained to Shaniqua, I spent a long time agonizing over my failure to alert you to the traitors in our midst. For my negligence, I was captured along with many others, and we were powerless to prevent the tragedies that ensued. Not a day goes by that I do not think back to those fateful events. By joining the Scions, I hoped to redeem myself. And I will continue to serve the cause for as long as I am able. That wasn't my only reason. When we were finally reunited at the Rising Stones, you refused to blame anyone but yourself for the fall of the Crystal Braves, and in spite of everything that had happened, everything you had suffered, you took us back without a moment's hesitation. We would not have blamed you had you turned us away, but when you gave us your trust instead, what else could we do but try to repay it? I see. Nothing is that. Nothing. That's what. As for me, As for me own tell, well, I've always felt the Scions have something in common with me old true. The duties of the strong is to protect the weak. That was our creed, and I still strive to live by it to this day. The comments kind of throw me off. Yes, I have to talk with like a thick pirate accent, but I'm not actually trying. Anyways, but as time goes on, I've learned that strength comes in many shapes and sizes, from hairy boulders to Mistress Tataru. We've all of us got something to offer, and not one of us is doing it for personal gain, because we believe there's more important things than that, things worth protecting, which is what being a Scion is all about. I am at the loss for words. Thank you, my friends. To hear this from you means more than you know. I kind of suspected that answer. We did because we felt it's the right thing to do. Also because we liked your gratitude. Forgive me, Shaniqua. Could you? Yeah, sure. Give us your thoughts on the Crystal Braves. Well, its founding ideals were something to be proud of, but ideals alone don't make a crew. For every swab we signed up with good intentions, there was another who was only in it for the coin, and glory, or both. Makes sense. Ours was quite a desperate band, and while I will never forgive Ilbert, the fact that we managed to function at all was thanks to, in large part to his efforts. Just a pity he was doing it all for the wrong reasons, eh? Only it takes one bad apple, they say, and the Braves had a barrel full of them. Not like the Scions. We might look like a ragtag band of old misfits, but deep down, we all got that shared sense of purpose. And why? Because Tataru sifted out all the glory hunters for they made it through the floor. I see. So while our ranks comprise a diverse range of people, each with their own individual strengths, we are all united in purpose. Thank you, my friends. With your permission, I shall make a record of our discussion and refer to it when drafting my recommendations until we meet again. Ooh. It's like the Buzzard Sword. Oh, sorry, I was just looking at Dark Knight Greysword. Anyways, ooh, food. Just what I need. Afano is keen to hear what Alizé and Grahatia have learned from the Braves who turned their backs on the cost. I think we have taken up enough of our colleagues' time. Now I have consensus that less life affirming testimonies await. Let us make our way to Gridania and hear what the others have learned. Alright, I'll see you there. Also, I'm going to turn off the Discord notification. I keep forgetting. Should no longer have Discord notifications. Although if I see one, I'll make sure to completely turn off. Thanks to Tataru's ever dependable intelligence, we managed to track down a handful of former Braves without any great difficulty. Some were forthright, others less so, but we heard enough to form a picture. I must warn you, Afano, some of their comments were harsh. Well, I can well imagine, but their opinions are no less vital to my report. I seek the unvanished truth. Thank you. I will set about adding your findings to my own at once. In the meantime, pray go on ahead to Little Solans and seek out Elder Frixkill. I will join you anon. Oh, that's right, this person. Fucking wrongly born. Of course I wouldn't remember this character. It's been 8 years. Ah, welcome, Brave One, and friends of Brave One. How good is it to see Walking Ones again so soon after the meeting? It's been a while since we last spoke. No, be at ease. It is true that these ones once delighted in making Walking Ones dance, but no more. Horned One, Canisia, said that Walking Ones would be coming to Little Solace. Imperial Ones also invaded Sylphland and abducted many of these ones, so these ones will be glad to bear messages between fighting friendly ones. That is heartening to hear, Elder. It will require all ones to work in unison to stop the Telephort. Groth, don't start. These ones will try very hard, of course. But in matters of war, these ones have little experience. Any advice Walking Ones can provide would be most welcome. Oh, another pretty silver-haired one, and in quite a hurry it seems. I say, you must come quickly. Oh, story. What's the matter, Alphino? Don't tell me. You couldn't read my handwriting. What? No. A twin adder officer accosted me as I was about to set out. Charlian has sent an envoy who is due to arrive in Gurdon at any moment. Oh? An envoy? Could it be that Krill has managed to sway the form? We shall know soon enough, but there is more. The envoy has requested that the two of us attend the audience with this elder Seedseer. Well, the sun is beginning to shine. I must brighten up my monitor. Oh, so bright. There we go. Really? I can see why they might want Scions to be present, but us specifically? Wait, it isn't who I think it is. Their father? Oh, there it is. It is. I could scarce believe it myself, but when I inquired as to the envoy's identity, I was told that it was one Fortunault Livier. I think I got that first part right. Your father? Well now, the fact that that a serving member of the Forum had journeyed here would be a surprise enough, but him? Quite. I glean from this that they are taking the matter seriously. That may be, but why him and not one of the other 98 Forum members? Unless he volunteered for it. It has been some time since you last saw your father, has it not? Could it be that he is concerned for your well-being? Perhaps. But he always been reluctant to discuss his work with us. Indeed, whenever he writes to our parents, and whenever we write to our parents, it is invariably our mother who replies. Okay, so your mother isn't dead. Just had to make that clear. Nevertheless, I welcome the opportunity to meet him after so long, even if it's secondary to his true purpose here. Elder Frisco, though I am to cut our visit short, we must return to Gridania. Pray accept my apologies, along with my report. Never mind. Yeah, there will be time to talk later. This one won't keep walking one for more urgent matters. Go. The audience will be held at the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seer awaits even now. Let's be on our way. Alright. Oh boy, here we go. Story cutscenes. I'm probably going to be silent for this one. Maybe. We'll see. My friends, I thank you all for coming so swiftly. Word of Master Forchenot's visit took us quite by surprise. With the Alliance granted Mistress Krill permission to request Charlene's aid, we did not anticipate so prompt a reply, and much less that it would be delivered by a member of the Forum. What the nature of that reply may be, we shall soon discover. Alright, here we go.
Elder Seer, I thank you for granting me this audience. I am Fortuno Leveilleur, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
It is I who should thank you, Master Fortuno, for journeying so far and so swiftly. Would that our first meeting could have been under happier circumstances.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
As do you both. Ameliance will be glad to hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
How is Mother?
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health. Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louisois, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the Primals. Were it not for him, our strength would have been quite spent by the time the Empire arrived. That Gridania still stands is in large part his achievement. He was a great man.
He would doubtless have been moved to hear you say so. I must confess, however, that I opposed his decision to intervene. And my position remains unchanged.
To chart the course of history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Sharlayan stance.
It is more than that. It is our way of life. Who we are. But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the Forum's answer to your request. Sharlayan will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
Thanks for that. You could have just sent us a message. A letter. You didn't have to come to us personally.
May
just
I
to
ask
deny
for
it.
what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days? Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald, one in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
Father, you must ask the Forum to reconsider. You may feel safe on your little island across the waves, but if you imagine the Telophoroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all, themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders. It seems I was wrong. Wrong to ever let you leave, Sharlayan. I consoled myself that your time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline. But I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure? For all his wisdom, his only solution was to go to war. Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice?
A better future?
It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear. I see your friend shares your misguided ideals. But unlike her, you should know better. By espousing such barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy. Alphino, Alisaie, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
Wow. Really?
What?
Father.
How you choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
Master Fourcheneau, while Sharlayan may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Sharlayan's hopes for the morrow?
Literally did some of
I
these
have
children.
said what I came here to say. Any further discussion would be meaningless.
Father! Wait!
Don't bother, Alisaie!
How can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
Shall I be giving you some new last names? Not a bad time. Well, that's what he came here to say. Yeah, apparently. That we're all fools for having the tempority to defend ourselves against the Telafori, as for the rest. Like it or not, this was the Form's decision, to watch from afar while Eorzea burns. Father was but the messenger, and as he handed down their judgment, I could not think of nothing to say that could possibly sway him. I still can't. To have prolonged the decision would have changed little, for it is not only Master, I forgot it, Fortunault? I think that's right. It's like Hoshiphone, but slightly altered, who must be persuaded. But the Form as a whole, this decision was made ere your father crossed the sea. That's what I was just saying. Might as well just send a message. No. They have to get all formal to take this guy out here just to say that. And well, whatever. Nor is it like to be changed. And so we shall face the Telafori without their aid. Forgive me. Ugh. Forgive me. I think I'm a little parched. Let me drink some water. Maybe that'll help. Forgive me, but if they had no intention of helping us, then why would they go into the trouble of sending an envoy in the first place? That's what I've been saying. Sent this guy out here just to say no. Why did not simply keep their counsel as they are wont to do? I seem to have a phone call. Shinipa, has Master Fortunault arrived yet? Oh, and here's your explanation. And as I feared, my efforts were in vain. I pleaded our case to as many Form members as I could, but they flatly refused to discuss the matter. No, that's not exactly true. I should rather say that they ignored every word I said on the subject, without exception. It was almost unnerving. Could it be that they are hiding something from us? That might go some way to explain Master Fortunault's performance. When he said that they would know if the final days were truly upon us, I dismissed it as pride. What they generally believe that they know how the world will end, and simply disagree with us about the circumstances. That I don't know. But something tells me that they are not as unconcerned about the Telafori as they claim. If the threat weren't real, why else would they be so standoffish and secretive? I would very much like to delve deeper into this, but I'm afraid I'm exhausted every avenue of inquiry. Nor have I fared any better with any other mission. Researching Hydaelyn and the Ethereal Sea, I tried enlisting the help of experts in the field, but it appears the Forms have forbidden anyone for cooperating with us. Oh great. Obstructed at every turn. So it would seem, but don't lose heart just yet. With all the knowledge and accomplishments we have between us, you can still find a way forward. To that end, I would like you all to join me here, when the time is right, of course. I'm aware that matters in Eorzea stand on a knife's edge, but with your permission, I can at least start making the necessary arrangements. Oh, there are one or two things here to take care of first. After which, assisting me will seem a sweet relief, I'm sure. Yes. Looking at you, relic weapon. Anyways, while you attend to matters hierarchical, I shall see about securing entry for you all, and we'll let you know when everything is in order. Take care in the meantime, won't you? Your speculations give me cause to hope. Yet if these seeds will bear fruit, I cannot say. While it is possible to the Charlians hide some secret truth from us, there can be no certainty that its exposure will prompt in them a change of heart. And so, for the present, we must needs confront the plight in which we find ourselves. The Forum has refused our request of aid, and it falls to us alone to contend with the Telophoroi. Even when all Eorzea stands united, there is no guarantee that we will prevail. What does Charlian intend to do if we fail? Live in Fallout universe? Do a... what was that group in Fallout 4? Give me a moment. I have to recall. It was the Android group. It started with I think. Whatever. Anyways, those two. They'll just live underground, build some androids, and just take people hostage and like rebuild the world from there, or just sit stationary. They're actually pretty close to that group from Fallout 4. Now that I think about it. Anyways, oh cool, a new emote. Shush. Oh cool, I can just shut shut people up. Okay, Death unto Dawn. This is the last quest, I can tell. Canicia seems determined not to let the disappointment of Charlian's rejection distract her from the task at hand. While Charlian's stance is indeed disappointing, we cannot allow ourselves to be distracted with the challenge before us. There is much and more to be done. I shall begin by sharing the Forum's response with the counterparts in the Alliance. Meanwhile, I would ask that the Scions... Grave tidings, walking ones. Grave tidings. Oh. Death? Has dawn approached and there's death all over? Calm yourself, my gentle friend. What has occurred? These ones who went to see Feathered Ones send terrible news. Destroying ones have appeared in Zelfator. Destroying ones and captured ones, and even frightful godly ones. Feathered Ones didn't stand a chance, and we were sent flapping and squawking. When did this happen? Is it too late to help them? Too late, yes, much too late. But luckily, destroying ones were only passing through and continued on west. Feathered Ones who did not fight were left unharmed. West, that would be Korthus. Uh-oh, Ishgar's in trouble. My lady, the Ishgarians report that the Telophoroi have emerged from the eastern highlands of Korthus and are marching at speed. Though their purpose have yet to be determined, the Cardinal Flats would seem their most likely destination. Lord Emmerich has already dispatched his forces and requests our immediate support. Tell him he shall have it. The time is come for the Grand Company of Eorzea to prove its worth. Well, mayhap it is a mercy that we do not have time to stew upon our misfortunes. Come, my friends, let us make haste to Cardinal. Indeed. Ooh, wait, this is one I almost forgot. Destroying ones were said to be led by cackling robed one. This one must be. This one must see that all walking ones know. Farewell. Ah, lovely. Daniel. Yeah. Who else? It was only a matter of time before the green maniac showed himself again. I shall have an airship ready to bear you to the Cardinal. Pray see to yourself your preparations and report to the landing with all haste. Got it. At once, my lady. Let us away. Alphino, I can barely see you with all these giants all over you. Shikwa, it would seem Fordola here has come all the way to Gridaya to find us. Where is she? Oh, there she is. I've explained the situation, but she insists her business is urgent. Aye, and it would be over soon if you shut up and come with me. Eh? Hey, look who's recovered. I know he wasn't dead.
Arenvold! I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
I think he's mute. Oh, he's smiling. He's sitting in a chair.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Only because you're sitting down. Unless...
Oh no, he's crippled.
Afraid so. The Chirurgeons say I may never walk again.
But at least he's not dead. Yeah. I mean, he didn't lose a limb.
Come on, Alphino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in. But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. Be the hero I can't.
Yeah, at least he's not dealing with a rebellion, you know?
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide. Look, Alphino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them.
Some things may have changed, but the adventure isn't over yet.
I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through. That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought. But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, all right?
Not doing anything is worse than doing something.
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero, do you know that? You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphino and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
There's not much chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
Start flying, and you'll be able to do some stuff. Get a jetpack. Oh, I hear an instance. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, let's see this to some conclusion. People are eating, like this is gonna be some hard fight. You can tell me later what that was all about. But judging by the set of Alphino's jaw, it appears to have done him some good. Digrid and the others have already left the Rising Stones, and according to the communications officer, Amaja and Cobalt forces are also bound for Carcinel as we speak. They mean to keep the promise they made in Almigo, and we must do the same by saving as many of their tempered kin as possible. Anyway, the airship is ready to depart. We shall get going. Upon enjoying the battle at Carcinel, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh boy, here we go. at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you'll be able to try again. Oh boy, here we go. Let's get to it then.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Charlian, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Gods be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Let the battle begin. As well, friends, the Telophoroi are sweeping across Cartonel. As for the Essen, he was briefly sighted. I can't read fast. Thus far, the moment of the lunar primal have proven difficult. Okay. That's how I planned. Maybe the primals are our primary targets. Understood. We will not elude the Scions for long.
Prepare yourself!
Let's give it our all!
Go fast!
As the Scions spread out across the field, Alze and Graha take the fight to the Telophoroi. Oh, they're switching characters. Red Mage. I've been practicing Red Mage a little bit. Okay, I'm trying to see what abilities I have. They really simplified the abilities you have.
Allow me.
Okay, so this is just... I could just spam this all the time. Normally you would have meteors, but I don't see it.
Just the beginning.
Oh dear. Keeping that uptime, as if we earned a moment respite. And let us take the opportunity to cure the tempered. He job switched. Ah, there's our prince. It's more like a Kev guy, honestly. Oh. Let me guess a primal. Do you see that? I believe they do. Oh, this is not voiced. The glyph? Yes. How worried should we be? Pretty worried. Listen well and judge for yourself. Though I can see ethereal currents, I had not thoroughly examined those that flow through the heart of Carthano. But now that I'm here, things have become clear. The flat conceal an etheric confluence, like to the primal of the Yzim steppe, but greater in scale, far greater. Uh oh. The glyphs that Fandango has conjured reach into his very midst. I believe I know their purpose. Should the lunar primals destroy them, it would spark a chain reaction with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. The resultant disruption, the flow of ether, would sow chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. Uh-oh. That he would go so far cometh as little surprise. We must needs protect the confluence at all costs.
I shall protect thee.
My turn!
May the 12 guide you.
I see the problem now. Oh, I can heal that. I think you guys wanted to go to the left. Okay, I know what I'm doing now.
Away with you!
The best defense is a good defense! Did you just walk into me? Uh-oh. Hurry up.
just a mere healer. I can't. That went. That was really close. Look, I don't play as Josh. I haven't played since like Heavenward. Meanwhile, Grazia and Alize prepare to lock swords with Lunar Ravana. Okay, looks like a Black Mage variant. Yeah, it's Black Mage. Okay, I could kind of do Black Mage. What's this? Break? Okay, so it's a slow ability, I believe. Okay, you have a heal spell. Yeah, I was like, Thunder, Blizzard. Okay, I can do this. By chance have an AoE spell?
I have you now.
Some magic. How is that looking so? I've never done two things at once. I'm healing and doing damage. Just I'm a Black Mage and a White Mage at the same time. I'm not used to this. Ow. That didn't do anything. Oh, I have Medica. I forgot. See? never seen Ravana without his swords before. Okay, let's finish this up. Oof. I've never mocked or managed white mage and black mage at the same time. Okay. Can't play as myself now. Ah, Everett. The return. Luckily, I'm the tank in this group.
Fight on!
I wasn't sure about the R1. I didn't expect the R1 to jump over. I'll be fine. Oh, guys. It's extreme. What the? Okay, Stan. I'll just let you do that.
I will not be outdone!
I'm supposed to be worried here? We did it! Oh man.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
More.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Do not hang your heads so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Should have been quicker, but I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right? That
Agreed.
we will!
I don't know why, but the moon looks so cool today. Didn't pay much attention to that before. I guess it feels like a special occasion today. And cue the creds. Cue the creds. Look at that. Woo! Alright, that was good. I didn't expect it to be flipping between characters that much. Well, welcome change nonetheless. I also wasn't expecting the main scenario to end this batch. I thought it was going to be like 5.58. Because now there's like a 6-month wait before Endwalker. What? Oh yes, the moon and the lace. But before that, I have to work on my road.
forget us, your bygone kin, with one world's end as a new begin. And should our souls scatter unto the wind, still we shall live on. Stand tall.
Let's finish this off. By the way, if you noticed, I've started using motion controls whenever I'm controlling the camera. That's why I'm able to constantly move the camera around. It's a bit fickle, just slightly. Kinda get stuck not being able to go up or down. Well, hi Emmerich. What are you doing here? I trust you all enjoy a comfortable flight aboard the pride of the Ishgarian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonzaya has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. You have thought of everything, Lord Emmerich, and may I say how much I appreciated the hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Think nothing of it. Our destination lay in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errand friend has been since last week. He took his leave. It would seem you have finally found a way. Sorry. Guess you can't escape him. It's taken. I merely grew weary of wandering the Far East. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telophori have been driven from Cartano, 'tis like that the bulk of their forces yet remain. On the evidence of the Grand Company of Eorgia's first joint military operation, however, I am confident that we have the potential to meet such threats head on, even without the aid of you and yours. As such, while our forces keep the Telophori at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible division of labor. While the towers remain, so too will the threat of the lunar primals. And given our expertise in the field of ethereology, we are better qualified to find this solution. That we are, especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance dominion. There is a time and a place for formal investigations, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprise individuals may venture. I could not agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you are able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. Yeah, I've gotten good at reading. Too bad it's at the end points of this. Whatever. confess, I hope to be able to study the towers more closely, vital as they plainly are to the Telafloy's plans. If we can discern their ultimate function, we will be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it is all but certain that the Telafloi will mount an all-out invasion. And then it will begin. The one who awaits at the heart of the chaos will come for us, for you. Yet in the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities, the final days themselves. Yes, alright, Alfonso. We need a plan we need a plan, not prudence. As Thinker so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manners of place, not least Charlian. According to Krill, the Forum have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telafloi, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear. The Forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Fortunaut performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation. I do heartily concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for the answers we seek on the matters of the tower. Charlian hath ever been the wellspring of ethereological knowledge. I care not where we go. Here or there, my lands will be ready. And one of you, Shimika, might you be persuaded to join us? I mean... Speaking as someone who's actually going to switch to Sage next expansion, this is actually a funny comment to me. Only after I do. If he and his friends in the forums think we'll leave them alone if they ignore us, they're in for a shock. It appears we are in agreement. We have but to wait for Krill to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? Not. By strange coincidences, it does. At present, I have only a creeping suspicion. I'm recalling an event back in Stormblood with that one crystal in the Far East. I forgot that area, but it's the big landscape area. Whatever. But with your help, I will soon find out whether my fears are warranted. Shush. Now silence. I don't want to hear any more of this. Hey, learn the emo shush. Cutscene. Cutscene. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Garland capital. I see Xenos do his little jingle dance. Yep, there he is. Is there a revolver in that scythe?
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
That shadow thing in the distance seems interesting. Oh?
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon.
The moon looking more and more like Dalamud.
Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically, far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
the towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Darkness comes. And with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Okay, either that's silent or is that me? You know, complete.
Everything all right back there?
That move really shifted to red. At solemn dawn, grim purpose shines in gaze cast towards moonlit sky. Thus does our final curtain rise. Yeah, okay, I wasn't done reading that. Alright, we're done. See you in freaking 6 months, I guess, huh? Again, I was not expecting this cut to release today. I thought it was going to be like a month or two. Anyways, see you in like 6 months. I got some error uploads to finish on Shadowbringers anyway, so I could use that time to finish things up. Anyways, summer vacation. Ample time for me to rest and do stuff like Eureka. Bajna crap. Anyways, whatever. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys whenever.